Hi everyone, welcome to day 41 of the COVID Diaries, and this is actually my last COVID diary for a while because I will be on furlough again next Monday for 3 weeks. So at Project 5 we're all sharing the furlough, so we're doing 3 weeks on and 3 weeks off, so we can really just share a bit of the pain or the pleasure, depending whichever way you look at it. For me, working the last 3 weeks have flown by, being back at work. It's actually been really nice to have some structure to the day and give me a bit of a purpose. On the flip side, I'm actually quite looking forward to being off with the boys again. I find it really hard to juggle doing my work and doing schoolwork, so it'd be really nice just to be able to focus on them, go out. I think the weather's meant to be nice, so I can take them out to the park. So yeah, it's a bit of a mixed one for me. I'm looking forward to the break, but at the same time, obviously I'm going to miss the people that I work with, but I'll be able to watch them next week on the COVID Diaries. So all that's left to say from me really is that I hope everybody is safe, you stay well, and I will hopefully see you in 3 weeks.
Well, thanks, Suzanne. So yes, heading off on Monday for another 3 weeks of furlough. As I'm sure you've seen on some of our previous COVID diaries, we decided, and as Suzanne mentioned as well, we are sharing furlough throughout the whole team here at Project 5. So today, it's Friday. We've learned from our last swap over where everybody finished the furlough on the Friday and then the new people started on the Monday, and there was all the handover had to be done sort of via email communication and things like that. We've worked out there's enough timing available within the furlough scheme to enable us to overlap. So on Monday we've got 18 people coming back from furlough, and the 18 people who are finishing their furlough will also be working on Monday. So we've got a busy day Monday, doing lots of sort of more verbal and written handovers between the two teams, the A team and the B team. And I think it's going to be quite a buzzy day as everybody comes back in. It's interesting though, sitting here and looking at how the furlough scheme is working. It's obviously a fantastic scheme that enables us to keep people employed, to help subsidise our costs when we've lost a lot of our income through this period. And it's really helping to keep businesses employing people, which is fantastic. Definitely a lack of flexibility in it though, this sort of 3 week minimum period. I look at the 18 people who are going off on furlough at the end of Monday, and they're sprinting for the line now. They're running really fast, trying to get as much finished as they can before they disappear off on 3 weeks. And really, I think every single one of them is looking forwards to waking up Tuesday morning or Tuesday afternoon or whenever they wake up, and having that break. They've all worked tremendously hard in the last 3 weeks, and they all deserve that break. And I think pretty much talking to every single one of them, they're looking forward to that first week of being off on furlough. I think the second week they might sort of knuckle down, find a few projects and things to do. But I think by the time they get to their third week, they're generally quite bored, frustrated, in need of the purpose, in need of the mental stimulation of work again. And I'm seeing that with the 18 people who are starting on Monday morning. Most of the ones I've kept in contact with and spoken to in the last couple of days are really looking forward to coming back on Monday. So it's an interesting period of time to be off on furlough. 3 weeks is a very long time for people to be off. Most of us never have 3 weeks off anyway. Even some holidays are sort of 2 weeks. And having 3 weeks off when there's very little for you to be able to do does make it an enormous mental challenge for people whilst they're in that kind of lockdown. So looking forward to seeing what details the HMRC publish around the flexibility that's going to be introduced to enable more sort of part-time working support, because we're really looking forward to, from August, being able to have less people out on furlough, and when they are out on furlough, having them out for a shorter period of time, because I think that provides more consistency for our customers, more consistency for us as a team, and also less pressure on the individuals around their own mental health whilst they're off for those 3 weeks. Obviously everyone's different, of course, but I think it's going to be interesting to see what the government publish for next week. Anyway, it's the end of another week, or so my calendar on Outlook tells me. It doesn't feel like an end of another week. It doesn't feel like anything. If you saw yesterday's COVID diary with Suzanne talking about the lack of social markers for us to understand what's going on, today does not feel like a Friday. There's nothing here to distinguish this from any of the other days this week. So hopefully you're all keeping sane. I hope you're finding some way to keep track of what day it is, and I hope you're excited to realise that tomorrow is Saturday and we get a couple of days off before returning back to work on Monday. So keep safe, everyone. Enjoy the weather, and look forward to catching up with you next week when both Suzanne and Sadie and Vicky are all going to be furloughed. So I'm going to be looking after marketing and business development all by myself. So that'll be a challenge. See you next week. Have a great weekend. Bye.